Welcome back, selamat pagi, good morning to everyone watching Igat's Yapping session number 11. Yes, number 11. Even I can forget my titles, not my titles, the serial number, not the serial number. Anyway, before we start blabbering on, my name is Igat. You probably know that I have no idea how to start this intro. I'm not going to do a second take because I am too lazy. So welcome back to Igat's Yapping session. Yeah, I know if you go to my YouTube channel now, there's a session called a failed session, session 10.5. That happened 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago. I'm willing to bet my money on 2 weeks ago. I literally couldn't breathe. Hopefully that doesn't happen today. That was the first time I couldn't breathe through both of my noses. Normally only one of my nose is completely stuck, but this time both of my nose, not this time, well, that time, both my noses were completely stuck. So I thought, okay, screw this, I'm going to go to sleep. I didn't go to sleep. I remember just playing Minecraft for another 2 more hours. So that's that. I'm fully recovered now. I think, hopefully I am, if I suddenly disappear or suddenly I become dead again. Well, this will probably be called session 10.75, but hopefully it won't be. Hopefully this is going to be a continuous session. Although it's not really a good time to actually make Igat's Yapping session. It's not a good time to come out of hiatus. I have my finals this Friday. So that's fun. Instead of studying, I'm here recording Minecraft that's about to be uploaded on YouTube. Now that I say it out loud, damn, this feels lifeless. But hey, I shall embrace the lifelessness and actually show you the progress. But before I show you the progress, I need to set a couple of things before we start. There have been a lot of things going on when I was in so-called break. And for the sake of moving this session faster, I'm not going to say everything that happened because I literally can't remember anything that happened. I know I organized an event with a couple of friends. Not I organized the event, we were in our organization team. I attended another event because of my assignment. There were a lot of assignments, even more assignments. And I went to college. What happened in college? Boy, I can't remember. I had some few tests, I think. Boy, was it gone that long? I think session 10 was about 2 months ago. Maybe even 3. I don't know. It should be 2 months or 1 month ago. And then, what did I do? And then, well, this finals is Friday. Or the finals is on Friday. It's going to be until Thursday. I think I should probably check my calendar. I should probably know all these things. But I don't. So there's that. But of course, real life aside, we shall talk about the agenda. You do not see a text saying parrot was slain by Igat X606. That is just propaganda. I do not kill parrots in Babylon. Any other country, well, that's a different other topic. So, what's on the agenda? We don't have to find a schlong anymore. One more thing I have to address. Please do watch session 10. Since I think I do state a couple of things. I can't really remember, but I have a feeling you should watch session 10. Just so you can... Actually, no, you shouldn't. No, let me think. Do you need to watch session 10 to understand this session? You probably don't, since I can't even remember what happened in session 10. So you're fine, never mind, let's get that out of the way. So what's in the agenda? I don't have to find out for a schlong anymore. If you recall in session 10, yes, I'm pretty sure it's session 10 when I get the city tour, not city tour, the world tour, well, part of the world tour. Pretty sure I found the schlong then, pasted on the side of the wall. But if, no, I definitely clarified that I found the schlong. So I don't have to do that anymore. Fortunately, I should add. I don't want to be finding for dicks anymore, or be shouting dicks and schlongs in my room the whole day. So what can we do? Of course, I have to show the progress. I have made a considerable amount of progress these past few days. You can actually see, if I go in the realm stories, yes, this is a new thing. Oh shit, I forgot. I posted a post there, and that post is spoilers towards the progress. So later I'll show you after I show the progress. almost spoiled you guys there. Okay. What else can we do other than progress? I think we just talk. I really don't know what else to do. I think we just talk. I have a couple of things I want to talk about, and a couple of things that I forgot to talk about in the previous sessions. Like, I remember putting Hades and Spiritfarer on the agenda, like I wanted to talk about those games, and I just never did. So if I do remember in this session to talk about those games, well, yay. But if I don't, well, it's probably going to fade in my memory someday or sometime. Okay, so far so going well. Not that much strokes. Hopefully the audio is good. I haven't done this in a while. I checked this now with my IEMs. It's good. I'm not sure whether if you're using speakers or normal earphones. I think normal earphones will be fine. But if you're using speakers or headphones, it'll be okay. But hopefully it is. But if it's not, just turn up your volume. If that's not enough, get an external amp. If that's not enough, get an internal amp. Okay, moving on. Progress. Let me take a sip of ice water. Oh, that felt good. Now, progress. The first progress, I think I mentioned this in session 10.5. This recording bar is a bit annoying. Let me push that at the top. I can't push it at the top. Okay. I just seem like a schizophrenic there, but hopefully you guys don't pay mind to that. Don't pay attention to that. I'm already starting to babble, but the first progress is this pillar. I'm pretty sure I showed off this pillar in session 10.5 where I died. Not literally, but I think I showed this off in the previous session. The other thing that I showed off is also the interior for this place, I think. I'm pretty sure I showed this off too, like a very nice little interior. I think I stated that this area, although accessible, it is very heavily underutilized, like there's no entrances. But I'm trying to change things a bit here and there, or when I have the mood, I might as well just come here, bust a couple of walls and just add a room in there. I'm not sure. Hopefully each room serves a gimmick. Maybe I can place an NPC here. Maybe this person sells... What can he sell? Maybe he's a mechanic? Not really mechanic. Maybe he's a French person? Irish person? I don't know. Maybe I can just leave it to Shadow what he wants to do in here. Maybe he just wants to summon another Gregor in here. I'm pretty sure you guys do not know who Gregor is. That's good. I'll explain it another day I'll explain it another day. I don't want to relive PTSD from when Shadow was terrorizing me with him. But that's out of context, it sounds bad. With context, it is bad. So let's gloss through it, and I shall leave you guys confused, except for Shadow, which is probably gonna do some smirky. Is that the right word? Smirky timestamps in the comments below, but who knows? Maybe this might not even get uploaded. Oh, this is a paradox for you. So what else did I do? I got to state, I do not remember all the progress I have made in between breaks. I'm pretty sure I made... Did I make anything? I remember tinkering down here. Nope, I still have not utilized this hidden space. Yeah, hidden space. I was about to say goat for a second. Not sure why. I just realized I'm in F1. Let me get out of there. You did not see the sword or the water bucket in my inventory. I did not kill a parrot. You did not see anything. The other progress I have made, swiftly moving on, is right over here. I'm not actually sure how long. Right over here, actually. I'm not sure how long or where this actually is. I remember actually building it somewhere here. Oh, there you go. Up here, as a very small room. Now, why is there a small room? This is not accessible through survival at all. Like you literally, oh, not me to do. You literally cannot access this in survival. You only can access this through creative. Or maybe you can. I shall explain later. But do note, there are some rooms that I have built that is not accessible through survival, and there is a reason for that. There is lore behind my city now. What else did I do? I forgot. I actually no, I shall save that part for the last. If I shave, not shave. If I save, no, not save. If I showcase one of these two progress, I spoil the biggest surprise I wanted to show you guys. I need a coin. I wanted to do a coin flip. Eh, I'll just show you guys this area that I have been. I am very hesitant now whether I want to show this area or that area. Or should I just show you guys the surprise first? I shall just show you guys the surprise first and not overthink it. So if you go up here, remember the big archway that I built somewhere in this yapping session? Well, I decided to add bones to it. This was the biggest surprise that I wanted to showcase. You can see, I didn't want to add the skull since I feel like my skills, or according to my skills, adding a skull would just affect this scenery negatively since I'm not that good in building natural structures. So I'm gonna stay off rails for now or building a skull. Well, I did add some rib cages. It's very nice to actually fly through. I think there's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 pairs in total, 12 pair of bones, and a huge ass tail. Yes, this is. Although I really am happy with how the bones turned out. I think I modified a design from Reddit. So I just see how this Redditor built it, and I just modified it. Well, I don't think it was as thick. I can't really remember what I did. I think I elongated it a bit. And then we got the massive tail here. This is my pride and joy. It doesn't look as good as this, what do you call this? The rib cages or the bones. But it has a very dominating presence. Dominating presence. Because first of all, it is very, excuse me, it is very long. Second of all, it's coming out of the archway as you can see by the cracks here that has been filled up with water since the lore behind this is actually this is an ancient city that has been utilized by the modern age people. I think that's what I'm going with for now. That's the kind of vibe I'm going with these structures because aesthetically I just placed the structure so the city will feel big and it is open for expansions in the future since I wanted to expand upward since Babylon I should say is missing a lot of verticality. Verticality is up, right? Horizontal is sideways, right? I remember making the same mistake in the previous yapping session. I think Shadow pointed it out in the what do you call it, in the timestamps. Horizontal, let me Google. Is it images? Come on. Okay, I'm correct. Horizontal is sideways, vertical is up. Okay, yes, the city is missing a lot of verticality, which I think has been resolved or has been improved over these past yapping sessions with these arches and with I just spoiled other progress, but we shall get to that later. Moving on to the what do you call it, the tail. You can see it goes from to the side here, down here, and then it flaps the tail over here. I originally wanted it to just go here, but I realized that it wouldn't really make sense if it just did that, because if it just did that, the tail would what do you call it, would just flop over here. So to counter this, not really to counter this, to try to add logic towards my builds, I moved it to the side here. It goes down, go up, and then go down here, which logically it still doesn't make sense because this huge weight at the front outnumbers the weight of the back. So if this exact situation happens in real life, this will just pull this downwards. But there is a small chance that that doesn't happen. Is that if the if the turn here is very sharp, it may get stuck on the archway. So that's my reasoning, but at the same time from the front it makes more sense. since you can imagine the tail goes down here even further. So that's why from the front it makes sense. From the back it doesn't, since you can imagine it going down further. Since if you can see here, you can recognize that's the tail, like this thing is connecting, and you can see that there's a gradual decrease, or there's a gradual slope there, which is insinuating that the tail is flopped backwards as well. It's just not as far down as you would think. Now there's a reason I didn't make it as far down as what it logically should be. And the reason is that I'm bloody lazy. Cut me some slack here, okay? This thing was very repetitive to build, therefore it was boring, but the result is very satisfying. I do have some future plans for this. One is to cover it in foliage or in leaves, or like something like jungle fences. Where is it? Like this type of block. It will be very nice if there's like jungle fences connecting the lines here and foliage dangling down. That's the plan. I'm pretty sure, I'm confident I can do that properly. Another thing is texturing. I can texture all of this. I can. It will be doable, but it'll be incredibly boring. Like imagine just texturing all of this, because if I have to texture this, I have to texture this side as well. I have to texture there, and I have to texture the other set of the buildings there. There's a whole lot of texturing. So I might scratch the texturing. Either I might go for gradients instead. Like only one of the pillars, what I mean by this is that one of the pillars has been utilized heavily. I've been saying utilized a lot. Or has been modified or vandalized by the modern citizens. So I can make the colors very janky, and I can add houses on there, and maybe even armor stands to indicate that people have vandalized that area. I may not do graffiti since that is out of my expertise. Or maybe I can just search up a tutorial on how to do graffiti, but all that is in the future, since I do have some other plans. So the other plans, or one of the completed other plans, does that make sense? One of the completed other plans that I have done, or basically in short, the other progress that I have made, is this area. Give me 1 second. I shall take a glove of cold water. Oh, hits the right spot. Now, this is very similar to that, not really very similar, but this has the vibe of the busyness of this area, but at the same time it's more clean. Way more clean. I'm not sure whether in session... Oh, is this session 12? Is this session 12? Is this in session 11, right? Pretty sure this is session 11. Let me check my YouTube channel. I'm pretty sure this is session 11. Let me check. What's the last one? Yeah, 10.5. Okay, this is session 11. I thought it was session 12. So if this is session 11, that means you guys probably have not seen the Lawson and the office buildings here. Excuse me. Which is very minimalistic. I got the inspiration from Instagram. But what I really wanted to catch the vibe here was basically dull, mundane buildings. Since basically in Babylon, there's not much dull, mundane buildings. Like sure, there's these pillars and all, but it doesn't scream dull, you know. Like all these buildings here, they are messy, but they're not dull. Like this building here, it may seem dull, but it doesn't. When you look at it, it doesn't scream dull, you know. It doesn't scream like a background building. But if you go here, I'm not trying to make these buildings a background, like a building that's just for the background. I wanted this building to stand out. So just to make it stand out, I decided to stray away from what I normally build and to try to implement mundaneness, since that's what the city is lacking. stuff that is simply mundane. Plus, it is simple to build and it is very, very effective at portraying this emotion. It's the portrayal of emotion of going to work every day, sitting on the public transport, going into the convenience store, searching for your favorite snack. That is the thing I wanted to capture. And especially at night, since all of the stores are closed, and I do want to populate this area in the future and try to make it aesthetically pleasing just for the night, not for the day. I really don't want to try to make this. I want to make this into a night area basically, since I don't know, it fits that vibe very well, even with this soul lanterns. But other than that, this area is expanded on to basically cover up the ugly side of that of the set of buildings behind that. So that's the reason I actually built here. Like you can see, this has been, I've said this before, I'm building all this to just cover up the ugly side of Babylon. And it's getting very close to being done. Like I have this area over here, then right here, which I don't really even need to actually build buildings to cover it up. I can just expand this downwards, make it appear, and then over here as well, very short distance, and then here. Here I may not actually cover it. I may just expand the city this way, since according to my map, this side of the area is not used. Like there's a lot of space here that I can use to the map. That is, I'll show you what I mean later. So the other update is this set of pillars here. I have managed to to actually put all the buildings or complete all the buildings here. It was a bit of a rush work. I started off confident with these buildings, and then it went on okay. Like it's not the best I've done, especially with this, but this building I thought it didn't look good at first, but slowly when I started to finish the building, it just looked good. It's not the best I've made, obviously, but it looked good, since this is also a portrayal of mundane, but not in the same way as the Lawson over there. This is the portrayal of mundane in the violent kind of way, where everything feels nihilistic, where you slog instead of the word I used just now, where you go to work every day. This feeling, or this portrayal of feeling, is more of you slogging through your work. That was the feeling I wanted with this building, because I wanted this building here to be big, to be brutalist, and to contrast everything here. And I think I did a pretty darn good job, especially with the tight windows here, contrasting to the big spacious rooms inside here, obviously insinuated by the big windows. And obviously here all I used are bright colors, and with the sign that says wounds, pon, very comical style of word, or comical choices of words. Here it is just dull in the worst kind, or the worst way possible. And the worst way, in the worst way possible, is actually the best way. Am I making sense? Hopefully my vision is being translated to you guys. And also I put this area here. This is subject to change, because as you can see, this is a very lazy job. I may try to detail this here and there. This is very lazy. That's why I said this is probably subject to change in the future. Who knows? Maybe once I feel like I want to do it, or I want to tackle it, I'll change this small area up. Now the next update is this. If you recall, in the previous session I had a man up there, and that, or a man in a top hat, that actually really bothered me the moment he was built, because it felt very out of place. It didn't feel structured, it didn't feel properly structured. So that's why I built this two houses here on top of a stone platform. Let me take a couple sip of water. Hopefully the music is loud enough to cover up the awkward silences. Hopefully you can't hear my gulps as well. Okay, I shouldn't be really worried about gulps when I moan every time I take a sip of water, but moving on swiftly, I have dubbed these two buildings Fly. Fly? 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 I originally wanted to name it Fly, but I had a extra space here, so I decided to just plop a E there, because I didn't know what else to put. I wanted to put the D there, like Flied, although there's like no ed, but just a d, so fly, fluid, fly, flid, flied, basically flied, and that sounded a bit grim because that is basically past tense. So I didn't really want to put d there, so I put e instead. So it gives us a more welcoming nature. Do I may be overthinking that? Hopefully, I'm not overthinking that. It's the little details. It's the little details that count. That's my ideology. So what is this building supposed to represent? Remember when I demonstrated that there are buildings here that, or not really buildings, there are rooms here that cannot be accessed through survival, only through flying. Not necessarily creative, but through flying. Like the building down here that I showed off. This building is not. Let me rephrase that. This building was the root of that idea, because I actually built a shop, or not really a shop, a stall that sells elytra and rockets, where I shall showcase that off later on. So what is this building supposed to do? This house here, I'm not that sure yet. It may be some accommodation for those people with elytra, but if you fly in here, you can actually see that the floor here, I took inspiration from runaways, like aeroplane runaways with the lights. So I utilized these auto crafters here, where they have this very nice red glow. If you power it, let me try to get the oh shit, oh no, oh shit, everything's going badly. Let me fix that. Okay, let me place the auto crafters down. But if you can see here, once excuse me, once I place the auto crafters in a line, let me add 3. So once you place it in a line, you can see that there's this faded red dot here, and if you actually power that up, let me grab redstone block, it lights up. So this gives a really nice runaway effect. If I actually change the middle here to white concrete, I feel it'd be better to represent a runaway, but at the same time it doesn't look as good as pistons. I'm still debating on that. Not really white concrete, maybe even grey concrete powder. It's grey wool, it's grey concrete. Where's the powder section? So something like this. I'm still debating on it, but we shall see in the future. If one day, while I'm doing the yapping session and you see this is changed, well, that is why. Because I really wanted to represent a runaway or a tarmac. Still debating on it, but I plan to add an NPC here just for them to serve the, what do you call it, the flyers, or the people with elytra that is accessing the city. So this is more like a rest stop for them. And I plan to open up here. So this will be the accommodation room for the flyers, where they can sleep, rest, chit chat, anything they want. Actually, I can just open the hole now. Yeah, why not? Let's just get some basic building done here. That looks ugly, never mind. Maybe it's not a good idea to start off with building, though it's already 30 minutes and I've done 0 building, which is, well, that's probably normal at this point. I realized I spent way too much time talking. Actually, let me remove that. How about this? That should be better, I think that's better. If we take the cyan banner, place all 3 here, I think that's better. So yeah, that's the idea. I want this to be the accommodation, not really accommodation, maybe a cafe for them to come here, order their food, and fly in. Let the chef cook inside here, and then have some waiters take the food to the customers here and basically serve them. Well, it has a very nice view of the the skeletal remains. And back here, not that nice of a view. You have that very awkward fake clouds there. It holds a place in my heart. But other than that, I think I added few more small updates here and there. I can't really remember where I added said updates. I remember I added this here, like this is where the face used to be of that huge face, I guess. I'm not really sure what other words can describe it. Go back in the previous yapping session to actually find out what was there, because I can't begin to describe what remained here. All I can tell you was a man with a mustache with a top hat. That's about it. I destroyed that because that looked very awkward, and that's about it. Not really much reason. I may bring him back underground to make him some sort of like a cult leader. I may have some sort of lore reason. The side of this building here is going to be built up. I'm just not sure when. I just want to act on it when I have the mood. I don't want to rush it because I just can't be bothered. But other than that, I may try to have some changes to this tower, since there are a couple of eyesores in this tower. A part of it is this structure over here. I don't like that. This orange and white concrete here, I don't like this. And then, where was it? This house here, I don't like the roof. I like the bottom there with the spruce wood, but I don't like the roof. So I may change that. I'm not that sure yet. Other thing I may change, though this is not really an eyesore, it's just basically just for law reasons why I'm debating on it. Let me get the block that I wanted to change it to. So the purple here, I wanted it to be changed to blue terracotta, but I have been putting off the decision. Since I like the purple, it makes it feel out of place. It makes it feel imported, because this clock is imported technically from Arcadia. Not really imported, more like sponsored by Arcadia, because Shadow was the one that built this clock. So I wanted it to have that feeling that it is imported from elsewhere, because I don't normally use this purple concrete except when I do, like here. But other buildings I can't really find. I say that when I just spotted 1, 2 and 3 there, but normally I don't use it. Trust me, trust. So that's why I wanted it to feel imported, since this is not my choice of color. Plus it's purple, or like very bright purple at that. So it's a very alien color, since it's the color that you don't normally interact with in the game. Plus it's not a color that you see naturally spawn in the game, except for maybe like the nether portal or stuff in the end, or like even particles. Other than that, I can't really think of any other natural purple blocks. Let me check. Shulkers? That's not really like blaringly bright purple. So that's why I wanted to keep that purple, but aesthetically speaking, this faded blue, not really faded blue, blue terracotta, or a faded purple color fits it better. I can try to make both of it present in the clock, like to give off the idea that it has been aged, like the copper here, but doesn't really go well, so I'm not that sure yet. That's also the reason why I actually added the... Oh, forgot, is this not waxed? Oh, this isn't waxed, that's why. It's actually the reason why I added these tubings here, because I wanted to give the idea that this clock is placed there. It is not built up by Babylon. It is placed there, and it was not planned to be placed there, but it was a great addition that the mayor agreed to. So that's why they added the tubes, just to say that this clock is not built up with the architecture or the system that Babylon is used to. It is an outsider that Mayor Barbie agreed to, or more like an investment or a collaboration. So the tubes are there to make that system or the outside system work with Babylon system. That was basically my idea behind that. Other than that, what else updates did I do? I can't actually remember. As I said, I did a couple of small updates here and there, so I can't remember each one. So you may be surprised if there's something here you don't see. Actually, I probably will be surprised. I'm not even sure whether you guys know what this is. Pretty sure I showed this off before, but I can't be exactly sure. Like, yeah, a couple of small things. Like, this is one of the small things. I'm pretty sure I haven't shown this off, but I just added this thing here, like this mechanical structure, to fill up the negative space or the back of the buildings. I may do that here as well. Who knows? As I said, couple of small things here and there. But I think the final update would be here. If you recall, in the previous sessions, before this there was an archway here. Not really an archway, more like a tunnel that has a curve at the top. So I removed that curve since that was an eyesore, and instead I'm gonna place a suburban, American suburban house on it. Now it's still in the works, because as you can see, I have not done the roofs yet, I've not done the windows, but I have done the wall or the body of it. So the idea for this is, these two black tunnel here will remain. The middle here will actually move backwards. So what I mean by that is going to be extended further here, maybe until here or there. I'm not that sure how big I want it to be or how long I want it to be. Similar to this area here, where it is elongated to the back and it's not just one wall or like one 2D wall. So it's going to be elongated to the back, or it's going to be drilled deeper. And since it is going to be drilled deeper, it's going to be, or there's going to be a one huge cuboid shaped box there, which I have plans for. As you can tell, there was a suburban home that's going to be constructed, maybe in this session, maybe not, I'm not sure, depends on my mood, but there's going to be something that's going to be constructed here. So once there's a cuboid, or the box is here, it's going to be extended into a mini suburban area over here. Let me like one pair of house there, maybe here, one other one here, maybe another one here, and it ends off there. And then obviously at the sides here it will be covered. I'm not sure by what yet. I was planning to put some ships there, but I'm not that sure. But what I do have, like what I'm determined to do, is the suburban area. So that is probably in the long run. I'm not that sure yet about my speed, but that's the idea. Since that will just add a whole new building style towards Babylon, since the suburban area is representing, or not really representing, but taking inspiration from the American side of things. I'm not sure if you get the idea, but hopefully you do when I actually build all of it up. Will I be even making yapping sessions then? Who knows? But that's the idea. Other than that, I don't think there's anything. Oh yeah, what I wanted to do to the tunnel, obviously, there's not going to be water there. There's actually going to be some kind of like foggy effect. So if you go over here, right down here, there's going to be something like this. Whoa, okay. You guys saw that, right? Wasn't synchronized properly, but yeah, it's going to be something like this. It looks good with my texture pack on, because I got the seamless. Oh, I did not mean to show that. Where's my settings? I can show you the texture pack I got on. Active, yeah, I have the clear and borderless glass, so it works for that. Or it looks good because of that. I'm not that sure how it looks in vanilla though, but I really really hate the vanilla texture for glass because it's not connected. Like for now, it's just so nicely connected. Obviously, there's no, you can't really see the, how do you call it? Like the scratch, not really scratch, but the shine, the reflection effect that vanilla glasses have. But I just prefer this seamless connection between glasses so much. That's the thing I'm willing to die on the hill. And I normally like Minecraft to be very vanilla, but I just do not or hate the vanilla textures for glasses or for glass. That's what I can see. During my early builds, there's a lot of like white stained glass. Since that's the glass that looks the most decent or good, maybe good is pushing it, but it looks the most decent when it comes to glass in vanilla with that texture. But with the seamless or with the texture pack in place, everything looks so much more better. I highly recommend if you don't have the texture pack, it just looks fantastic. So I think after speaking for 41 minutes, I think that's all the progress I have made. Let me think. I don't think I actually made any other progress. Not that I can think. I'm trying to look around. I don't think so. I think this is it. I remember I accidentally killed an NPC. I forgot to replace him or her. And I've got no idea which one I killed, so I'm just going to leave it at that. I knew I didn't replace it immediately because the scene where the NPC got killed still made sense. Or maybe I did replace him, I forgot, man. Not an NPC, sorry, armor stand. Let me take another sip of cold water. Oh, perfecto. So, what's next? Now that I've introduced the progress, I've talked about everything that needs to be talked about. I am not sure what to do, like damn. Wait. I remember I added something or added the interior here. Did I show you guys? Did I show you guys this? Oh. I'm pretty sure I showed you guys this. I'm not that sure. Let me see any other things that I didn't show off. I remember I did the interior here. Is this the interior? Nope, that's just a bottomless pit to the abyss. No, not here. Was it the hospital? Oh, it can't be this. No, was it this? No, it can't be this. This has been there for quite a while. Huh. I remember I did something important here, but I'm not that sure what is the important thing that I did. Got a backroom entrance here. Did I do something inside here? Oh, I did this. I'm not really sure why. I think I was messing around with armor stands. Not that sure. What else? I don't think I didn't touch anything inside here. Okay. Since we can't determine what I did, let's just move on. If you find something new, if I remember something new that I did, I'll just... Wait, did I add the interior here? Oh, nope, I did not. Okay, this is becoming embarrassing and I'm losing my voice. My nose is starting to clog up, I'm not sure why, but hopefully it's not as bad as that day. Back to this, I want to finish this part here, or this box, not really box. The suburban home, that's the word for it. But I'm not that sure how to. Because first I wanted to do the stripe pattern that builders normally use, but I'm not that sure what block is suitable for doing that. Because if I do this, it's too outlandish Damn, it's same with this color. Yeah. So I think this blue terracotta here, it's a very rare color. Like you can't really find any other color that is very close to it unless you use glass, of course. But glass is a whole another headache to use. Cause let me check. If I take gray stained glass, if I add one there, and I add the blue terracotta to the second layer, this gives off another shade of blue terracotta, but at the same time it gives off like from afar it looks okay, like it gives off that it feels like a different block, but once you go near you can clearly tell it's glass. Plus this is obviously because of my texture pack. If it is real glass or like vanilla glass, you can see there will be some pattern there, so you can obviously tell it is glass. From afar it looks okay, it looks like a different block, but once you go near, it gives it unwanted depth. Not depth, depth. D-E-P-T-H. D-E-P-T-H. So I don't really want that unwanted depth, so I'm just going to close that up. I'm thinking whether should I work on the roof or should I work on the windows first, because majority of it is done. I'm not well, stuttering again. I do not want to make it 3D just yet, but at the same time it's a bit daunting, you know, when I'm starting these new buildings, since it is basically a clean palette, so it's very overwhelming at first. At the same time, it could be me just chickening out. I am unsure. If I were to make the roof, I'm not sure that I'll make it slabs, blocks, staircases. And I can't really make it the same block as... Did I add the interior here? I remember changing something here, I'm not sure what though. Wait. Was this always there? I don't think it. No, I don't think it was always there. Class? Right? Hey? Hey? Was that always there? Wait a minute. If I do that. Because normally I would try to make it symmetrical. But it's why it was one block here and what do you call it? 2 blocks here, which is not symmetrical. So maybe if I glass here, I'll make it symmetrical. It kind of make things ugly from inside. So maybe to fix this, I should put some trapdoors. This is Shadow's property. He rented this building out. He did all the interior, surprisingly. So if he wants to change it, he can go ahead. I think that looks better, though not as good. It's better than before. But I don't think I did anything here. What is inside here? What the Allah? Comfort room? Excuse me. Oh my god, that's disgusting. Okay. I do not remember doing that. That might be Shadow. I really don't remember doing that. Okay, we lost track. Roofs. I think I'm going to start with the roof. To do that, we first need gutter systems. And for that, we shall use iron trapdoor. Not really gutter system, I'm not really sure. Actually no, this is the gutter. The gutters. Is that the right word for this? For what I'm trying to represent? I think it is. I'm not that sure, but hopefully you get what I mean. Like this. You'll see. So what blocks can I use? Obviously I cannot use these blocks here because it is it blended too much with the roofs in this side of the building, so we have to choose completely different blocks here, so which which is a pain. If I use tough, how about tough? Nope. So tough is, well, starting to get red flags here. Uh, Start cutting it, man. It's just too bright. Roofs are supposed to be dark, not bright. Maybe we still can use deep slate, but a different variant of it. Deep slate, polished deep slate. Let's just get all the deep slate. I can't use that. Normally suburban houses or suburban American houses have dark roofs, and that roofs is very heavily texturized. So it can't be polished deep slate. So it should be either deep slate bricks or deep slate itself. I'm afraid deep slate bricks also, you can see there's a difference there, but not that much. I think deep slate is the better choice here. Yeah, it's much lighter and it's much more texturized. Unfortunately, I feel like it's too texturized, but at the same time it contrasts well with the blocks here. Now, do I want to go 2 up or 1 up? Or do I want to change it to stairs? Let us try blocks by block first. Maybe that work. I'm still quite unsure. Let's do 3 layers and then we'll start back. If we do 4, it might be too much. Oh! One more layer. I thought I found a jackpot there. One more layer. Though we may need to add the layer of a slab instead. Let me try slabs now. That might be better. I'm not that sure. There's normally, how do I explain this? When you see the roofs there, there's a sudden drop. Like it's not inclining, or it doesn't incline and stop gradually. Like there's a sudden flat stop when you see their roofs. If what I'm picturing is correct. Fly here. I feel like that's better. I think that's better. But it feels too blended in. Try something dark. Feels very blended in. You don't really see the effects of it. Let's try half. Huh. Oh yeah, black stone is much better. Not for the whole roof, just for the top of it, since I feel like it adds depth. Since you can tell that is behind, not like the cobble deep slate, where it just feels like it's all mushed up together. So if that is done, all that's left is to texturize. I think I shall texturize with deep slate bricks. So 1, 2, 3. Oh. So how do I want to texturize this? Do I want to texturize this randomly, or do I want to texture this according to groups? Right now what I'm doing is texturizing by group. That means there's every instances of a different block is added in a group or in a number more than 1 or 2. Like here there's 4, here there is 7, and maybe here 1, 2, 3, and here 1, 2, 3. Can do both actually. Normally what I do is both, but since this is a very big area, to see what can I experiment with or what can I get away with. I think that looks fine. Now we need to add some tuff. Tuff should be used a bit sparingly, since There is a tinge of green there. No, cannot. We can't do that. So if you do that, this needs to be like that. This needs to be that, and then it looks fine. Then maybe here, 1, 2. I wanted to add a tree prong there, but we can't do that unless we do this. And then we can add a tree prong here. It looks better, but it feels a bit empty here. So we just add 1, 2. Perfect. Okay. Now, since there is a tinge of green, we should add some moss into it. 1, 2. So we do add that moss into it. And it'll fill. Oh no, that's not where I meant to place it. Let's see. Oh, that looks good. That looks really good. Okay. I'm happy with the result. Roof, finito. Next, windows. I'm not really sure how I'm going to do the windows. We'll see. So, do I want it, since the gutters are white, let's try brown instead. No, no, it's a darker version of brown. Maybe it'll work. 2. 1, 2. Remove this back. So remove this back. Destroy this. Add this, and then we break this down, and then we can actually add some slabs, and then we add scaffolding on the sides. Nope. What if we add bamboo? Where is bamboo? So if we add bamboo, I think it will give it more pop. By what I mean, what I mean by it is the trap doors. I think that is right. Next, we can either use help blocks or black concrete powder. Since this is a minimalistic design, I opt to go for black concrete powder. Well, I'm not that sure whether it'll work. I don't think it works. No, it can work. It can work if I use trapdoors as windows. If I do that, does that work better? It works better, but let me try the trapdoor technique. Normally what I use is iron trapdoors, but I don't really want to use iron trapdoors since I already used that for the gutters. So let's try birch, though if birch looks bad, I'll just opt to iron trapdoors. Oh shit. Let me try iron trapdoors actually. We made one full circle, everybody. Do not want to try it, and now to wanting to try it, and I am right. Iron trapdoor should not go here. It blends in, or it's too similar to the gutters. So we do that, and we add some plants. Not really, we don't actually have to add pots. Just do this. Does that work? It doesn't feel like there's a lot of gravity. Huh. How do I fix this? It doesn't feel like it is stranded properly. As I said before, organics is not my cup of tea. It's gonna be a bit harder. Oh, that works. Let's extend this by 1. Put that there. Oh, that works perfectly. Damn, okay. Maybe I am good at this. Maybe I have a knack for this. Okay, next we put the pot. Since this is a pot we want people to highlight, or it acts as a highlight, not want people to highlight. If I take a red tulip, normally I want to use rose. Normally I would use a poppy, but I feel like tulip works better here. Obviously there's red there, which acts as a highlight as well, but with one pot there it feels empty. So what I'll do is I'll put a conduit there to further highlight the pot. Since this, there you go. With a conduit there, since that gives off. Actually no, I know a perfect plug for this. Since the conduit is there, it gives off. What's the word for it? It gives off light, so that highlights the flower even more. But the problem now, or the problem that we are facing currently, is that the red tulip here is too identical towards this rose bushes over here, which really doesn't highlight it. So if I take that out, I think if I put a torch flower, there you go. Yeah, that looks fine. Now we have to change this actually. I just realized I used brown here. Oh, I can't. Let's try. The reason I say I can't, I did not mean, I'm pressing every button now. The reason I say I can't just now, since this is also grey, but it's more brown here, so I don't really I didn't want it to feel too mushed in. I forgot the right word for it. I didn't want it to feel too blended in. That's the word. So change that to stone. I think there you go. I think we got ourselves a fine house. Here what we can put is can put the AC unit there. 1, 2. We can put it at the top, but there's a problem. If we put it at the top, we can't put buttons at the front. So I have to opt to black glass furnaces. I think 3 would be better. 3 would be better. Okay. Perfect. And then we need levers. I wish there was a black rod. That sounds very bad out of context. No, I wish that we have lightning rod where it is orange. I want like a rod that is colored in black. I shall not exacerbate this further. Oh shit! I forgot about that. I forgot trapdoors are redstone activated. Oh, iron trapdoors. Okay. Hopefully that works. Okay, I think that works. Hopefully it does. Okay, next. The white stripe there. Let's try to insert some staircase here. So I want death to be present, that's why I'm doing that. Okay, 2 more over here. Okay. Doesn't work as good as I was hoping it would have. Because the foliage is blocking it. So 1, 2, 3. If I do that. So we have 3 on either side now. Now 1 at the front. Let's just put the whole thing as stairs, man. I think that will be better at this point. Is it better? I can't tell. Shit. What if we put it the other way around? the other way around will work better. Nope, the other way around. It looks like a face now! Like that's the eye, this is the big eye, that's the mouth. Huh. Okay, don't panic yet. We don't have to put depth to everything you get. It can just be the way it is now. It can't. It can't. I'm sorry to say, but it can't. It needs to have something here. At least what? Nope. It's too aligned. I don't want it to be symmetrical or parallel to the window above. We can put something behind the window. I just realized that. It's the crimson. King Crimson. That's a JoJo reference. I put something behind here that will further replicate. Oh, that looks bad. Never mind. That looks bad. That looks real bad. Okay. Scrap that idea. I normally do that, but I don't know why in this context it looks bad. I think it looks fine now. The foliage is really carrying the building over there. And now I'm reconsidering whether I should build a suburban area at all, with my skills looking like this. But I'm pretty sure it's because of the color I picked. If I picked a color that is more variable or more mixable, like this, where it blends in seamlessly with another block, it will look better, I think. Maybe I'm choosing the wrong block for a showcase. Let's try this. Oh. No, there's a good block where I can showcase this, what I'm trying to say properly. Something like this, where it feels very seamless, but at the same time very clear that it's two different blocks. But I can't find any other block that is in line with this, except for, of course, what's this? Hygiene? Yeah, let's call it hygiene. Warp hygiene. This matches quite well with blue terracotta. Now I'm thinking about that. Does that actually look good? Let me check. It might look good, to be honest. I might have been wrong, because I thought it'd be too noisy. I was right, it is too noisy, never mind. But it matches on big scale buildings, like buildings that's taking on a big scale, or if you want to texturize something with this, and then it works, kind of. But the thing is with this, that it comes in different, not different, what do you call it? What's the word for it? It can rotate. So because it can rotate, it's a pain to build with this. Since for this to look good, it can only be rotated upwards. So if it is any other side, you can't really texturize with the blue terracotta, which is a pain. So I don't think I can't think of any other block. Trying obsidian? No, huge no. But other than that, I think we're done here. I don't want to keep it too complicated. After all, this is just a background building. It's going to be more behind there, hopefully. I'm not that sure. I'm still thinking about the suburban area idea. I'm not that sure, but we'll see in the coming future. What else can I do? Yeah, I wanted to try the vandalize thing. Where can I vandalize? That's a very bad thing to say. Kids, don't. There's probably no kids watching this. What am I talking about? But do not vandalize, everyone. It's bad for your health. Yeah. Well, technically, inhaling fumes off spray cans are bad for your health, though that's not really vandalizing, that's just more spray painting. Well, moving on swiftly from that discussion so I don't embarrass myself even further, we shall find a pillar to vandalize. The middle one here? I'm not that confident in my vandalizing skills because I am not a vandalizer. I'm a law-abiding citizen, everyone. You can trust me. You can't trust me. I'd probably screw everything over. I could vandalize here. Like there's this. Wait a minute. I don't have to vandalize pillars. Like there's a lot of. What's this? A lot of places like this or like this. Oh, this would be a very nice place to test out vandalizing. Okay, now I have to clear some things up. What I mean by vandalizing is to basically just implement wacky gradients. As I said before, I'm not going to graffiti it. I'm not good with graffiti, especially in small scale areas like this. I think it's what, 5 by 1, 2, 3, 6 by 18. I'm pretty sure I can just fit some letters in there, but not full-on sceneries. Maybe I think I can fit a beach scenery in here, but I'm not that sure. I'm not that sure. But yeah, this is just an excuse for me to test out some gradients that I've been playing around with. Let me bring out my phone here, because actually I can show you guys this later on, right? Or do I want to end it here? If I end it here, I can show you guys what I'm talking about, since I got this very cool color picker. You'll see what I mean later. Let me think. What else can I do? Let's finish this world off with something. What's the word for it? Something small. Something that blends into the background. Like a very small bridge. Like something like this. That adds very small details. That's what I'm trying to focus on right now. I'm not that sure how, since it is very overwhelming when you want to add the small details here and there, because Babylon is a built-up city. So because of that, there's not really much I can add on small details by. I don't know, that doesn't make sense now, man. I'm not making sense because I know I'm not making sense because that didn't make sense to me. So I shall ignore that thought. Maybe we can actually yeah, we can test it out here. Yeah, okay. You know what? Yeah. I think we'll end it off here. It's not gonna be the end of the yapping session. Do not worry. I'm just gonna go to a different world that is not on Bedrock. It is on Minecraft Java. So since I'm not bothered to edit my videos, you're going to see a very awkward transition to me opening Minecraft in Java. So let's say goodbye to Utopia. This is my first time ending off my yapping session not in Utopia, or not in the realm. So well, let me find a good place to end off, or a good place to log off. Let's log off in the ruins. This shall be expanded on in the future, as I said, with the foliage and all. Though I realize I've not really got much to talk about my life or what I've been doing this past on this break. So you know what? We'll talk about that in later sessions. After all, my finals are gonna be this Friday, then next week, and then I'm done. And then it's just my degree that I have to get into, which that's gonna be in August, which is gonna be directly next month. So I'm not sure how busy I'm gonna be then. I'm probably gonna be free in the beginning of my degree. But I'm not sure how degree life is. I'm still a foundation student, but we shall see. So with that said, goodbye Utopia. Not goodbye to the yapping session. Please stick with me. Let's save and quit. Hello, okay, my microphone was off for at least 2 seconds, so I'm not going to try to re-record this, but I didn't know closing out of Minecraft Bedrock would close my game entirely. Why is the music so goddamn loud? Music and sound, master volume off. You know what? Sure. Back to game. You won't be able to hear Minecraft Java's music, but this is gonna be very awkward. I didn't know closing out of Minecraft would stop my recording software, so I'm doing another recording here in Minecraft Java. But let me off my air conditioning. The thing is dead. The other file size was 25 GB. I wasn't using OBS. I was using the inbuilt, what do you call it? The inbuilt recording software. Because OBS, although it is very, very, very good, it lags my Minecraft because Babylon is so big. Weird flex, but okay. So, this video is probably going to be delayed by 1 day or 2 days now. Brother! Okay, you know what? Fine. We are here. Hello. This is my this is my original Minecraft skin. You can see there's something suspicious at the back of my head, and I'm a frog, a rainbow frog, with a huge smile on the on my face. No, I do not like Minecraft Java. I do not. But it's sad that most of the worlds, or not most of the worlds, like a lot of the cool worlds that I can download is in Minecraft Java. One thing I don't like about Minecraft Java, whenever I run or fly, I stop. Hands off keyboard. I move in front. So I googled online. It seems you can't, what do you call it? You can't deactivate this, unfortunately. And there's no mod for it as well. And modding for Java is a whole other thing. Although I really want to play modded Minecraft. Modding in Java is, I don't know, I tried it once, I couldn't get it to work, I rage quit and I just stopped playing Java. But I managed to download this world, so this world is provided by, let me check his YouTube channel. I want to credit him since I do not want to seem like a plagiarism. A dude that, what do you call it, advertises plagiarism. So, the guy that I got the world download from is called Genesis Name. I'm pretty sure that's how we pronounce it. So just search up Genesis Name on YouTube. You can see his YouTube profile. Click on it. Go to the 1.20 color palette video, and you shall see the video. That video explains it better than what I'm gonna explain it, or what I plan to explain it to you today. Boy, I'm starting to stutter way more. Wow, my sense of English has deteriorated after I stopped recording, but we shall move on. So let's press reset here. Then we reset everything. So basically this provides me with a guide on how to pick my colors. So let's go with size 100, primary colors. Let us go with RGB. Let us activate all sides, obviously, and activate. There it goes. This is RGB, that means red, green, blue. I forgot what the others stand for though. So, what does this do? I can provide a very quick example. Let's say I want to go from green to brown. That's my gradient. So, let us pick out the gradient. Dark prismarine. That's my green. Then you can go with, oh no, there's water on my monitor because of my saliva. That's disgusting, but that's reality. Okay, where was I? Green, gray concrete. Okay, that's gray candle. So gray cyan terracotta, acacia wood. You wanted to go to brown, right? Let's specify what brown do we want. Let's go here. Let's go there, and then we can go here. Okay, now let us test it out. Do I not have my elytra on? I don't. Okay. The UI in Java is horrendous. I hate this UI, man. I thought Java was all the shit, but man, the UI is just horrendous. What is this? Where is my elytra? There you go. No, I can't even shift. Oh my god. Is my elytra on? My elytra is on. Okay, let's stop staring at the back of my head. So, let us try to test it out. place the block down. So in theory, this should provide a nice transition. So what I normally do to test it out is go here and try to just build a random wall. Let's just put it 4. Or let's just space it by 4. Okay. Now just build up your 3x3 wall. Not 3x3, 3 wide wall. Just keep it simple. There you go. Oh yeah, I have to edit this stupid video now. That's why it's gonna take a long time because I have to import it towards my editing software, and the file I said is 25 GB big. I wished I used OBS, man. I wished I used, because OBS, the file size is just so small compared to this. The painful reality. Just make it a one more block bigger. So yeah, so this video is going to be delayed by a lot since I have to upload both of these videos to the editing software. Quickly edit it is not going to be some mind-boggling editing skills. It's just going to be the most basic shit out there. I'm just going to place these 2 videos with maybe a transition in the middle. Who knows? I don't know. Oh, is that normal? Is that normal? Okay, I guess that's normal. Put it up 1 more block, and there you go. A very nice transition. A very nice transition. If you go back from afar, it's a very nice gradient. Obviously, you can do a lot of other things with this. So let's say, let's go for something hard. Purple to red, which may seem easy at first, but I'm gonna pick this purple. Now, why is this hard? There's nothing around here. So what I do, because I feel intimidated when I look at this, when there's like literally nothing around the block, let's reduce the size by a considerable amount. Let's reduce it to 30. So this brings everything closer together, but there are blocks that are going to be veiled because there's no space to showcase the blocks. So what I wanted red, right? I want to go there. So what can I go off of? So 1, 2, 3. Oh no. 4. Oh, 4. This is I want to flex. Then 5. Oh, I don't really have to do that. 4. There you go. Now let us try to test it out. I really don't like how I'm like on ice. I know I can just press like S, but it's just annoying, man. Coming from bedrock. Okay, there you go. Very nice gradient. But you always want to test it out on by building a wall. Well, that's just how I test it. I'm pretty sure this is not the optimal way to test out the gradient. Like, I'm no pro at building, man. I'm just imitator. So let us build it up. Nope, that's the same pattern as what I did below. Then build this up. Okay. And do this. And then red wool. And then we cap it off with our final block. After the red wool, that is. I thought I would seamlessly transition to it, but guess not. Okay. There you go. Very nice. This is a bit messy though. I feel like I can do better. This is why you always want to check. I should have checked before building the damn wall. Because I feel like I can do better. So if I want to do better, let's increase the size a bit. Activate. Now, we started here. We went here. Where did we go? We went here, which is a block above something, so it is lighter. Now where the hell did we go? But this is the part I wanted to improve on, right? Let me go check. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. No, actually I'm pretty sure it's just the way I built it, that's why it's not seamless, but the orange to red is good. Just the bottom, it's just this one that I'm not that keen on, but because all of this would look way different on a bigger scale. Because right now I don't have fond opinions of this gradient over here because of the copper, but on a normal big build, that would look good. I'm willing to bet on that. So let us now go, since I wanted to transition from what just now? From sandstone to bricks. There was a wall that I was looking at just now that I wanted to transition to. So let's just activate. It's already 10 minutes. Oh god. Okay, let us try to find for a brick. A brick should be around here. Yeah, there you go. Where is sandstone? It's up here. Oh wow. Sandstone is all the way up here. Okay. So we have to somehow navigate our way through up there. That is actually, this is why the size option is there. It's to make you feel less daunted. Well, I think that is. I think that's why. That is. This feels so much better. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me check. You can definitely improve this, but I shall not, since it is a pretty small wall. So if I do this, I think this will work. Hopefully it will. If it does, that wall will look way more interesting. You can rewind back into the video. Actually, I might just upload this into 2 separate videos, man. I don't know. The dread of editing this video is too overwhelming. It's already 1 AM. What the hell? I've been talking for way too long. Okay. Let's just do this and then. That works. On the bigger scale, as I said, it will work much better. But that's nice. It's a nice gradient. Obviously, you can make it better by adding more blocks to seamlessly transition it into the sandstone. But I don't have that luxury because obviously it's a small wall. That means the size that you can work with is limited. Now, what else? Let's do one last gradient before I log off. With a smaller size, let us go. I'm going to close my eyes and I'm just going to randomly walk and see what color I land on. Well, I'm closer to pink, so pink it is. Let us go to pink. Pink to green. I feel like I've done pink to green. I've done pink to green. Never mind. Pink to purple. Actually, what the hell? I just realized there's nothing connecting pink to purple that much. Oh, that's not how you're supposed to do it. There's nothing connecting pink to purple. I just took notice of this when I looked around. Huh. I thought this would be easy. Pink to purple. There's a very... We can actually fix this by going here. Try that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 5, 6. Let's try now. Is that smooth? That is smoother, but not smooth enough. It feels like it's vast. Yeah, never mind. It's not good. I don't like the thing. I think the first one worked. I just didn't try it in a wall. That's why I'm hesitating. It's okay. Let's go for green to orange since I'm not satisfied with the last gradient. green? I'm pretty sure I did green to orange actually. Did I? I did not? Okay. Green to orange should be easy. So let us start from here. 1, 2. Oh no, I did not need to do that. I should always start with my inventory. I keep forgetting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is this candle? No, it's block. Okay. I don't think I'll build a wall since I'm quite lazy at this point and it's 1 o'clock. Actually, no, I want to build a wall. I'm curious whether this will work or not. Never mind, change of plans. I'm building a wall. That's what Donald Trump said, and he got assassinated. Yeah, he got almost assassinated, sorry. I was about to spread misinformation there. One block. Then wood. This should work okay-ish. Very hesitant on the wood though. Top is looking very promising. And just sandstone. And then orange concrete. There you go. Oh, that works. There's definitely can be more blocks in between here. But I just make it taller. Like here, I really like this transition because it is using quite a bit of blocks, even here as well. But I think I'm getting the hang of this. Obviously, there's way more stuff you can do with this that I probably am not sure how to utilize it to the best of its effects. But we shall see. I'm not sure what this is for. Then we also got this thing that he made, which is very cool. Not sure whether this is actually in bedrock, since all the leaves look the same no matter where I put it, though I could be wrong. This is in mushroom fields, this is in ice spikes, this is in the desert, which gives it a really nice yellow look, which I was hoping that I could put this yellow tone of leaves into my skeletal remains as for the foliage, but I'm not that sure whether you can forcibly change a biome. I don't think that's something you can do with commands, so I'm not sure. Then the plains, very normal. All this, I'm not that sure what is it. Even this as well. This, I think he was explaining that both of this bottom side is the same. Not that sure. This is such percent and gravel. Okay. Other than that, I'm very happy with this world. He has my approval. Igat approval, though my approval probably means nothing. But it's a very nice world. He did a really great job with the commands. But I think with that said, I greet you with my frog skin, with my original gay frog skin. Though I am not gay, I have to preface that. If not, I shall be spreading misinformation about myself. But with that said, thank you for watching session 11. It's going to be a pain to edit this, especially the the importing time. But that's it. Thank you for watching. I'm not sure when the next session is going to be, tomorrow, next year, next month, forever. No yapping session. I'm yapping, I'm bumbling, I am stumbling, I am rumbling. I am going to end this session. Thank you for watching, everyone, for staying up to the end. I know this is a longer session. I think the last recording was 110 minutes. This is 20 minutes, so I think altogether it is 130 minutes. I'm not sure though. We shall see what the editing software says. But that's it. Thank you very much for watching. I'm pretty sure there's a delay of when I stop the session. It stops it a few seconds before. So I'm just going to keep saying bye bye until I stop the session. So goodbye.